Hey there, welcome back. We are in Assetto Corsa. And instead of driving more Grand Prix karting, which there isn't a new track, Baku is the last track that I've seen so far, so there'll be one, I'm sure, coming up. Decided to drive something that I found and thought was interesting. You know, I like long drives. And I found on Overtake a listing for Hong Kong Loop that was it was advertising new AI capabilities and linked to a mod. Of course, the mod wasn't linked directly in the Overtake description. There was a video, though, and the YouTube video showcased this mod, which is the stitching together of 3 Hong Kong drives. And I guess that there's some connective tissue that's been customized to connect them all. And I used the odometer tool in Assetto Corsa to drive it once just to see what it was, and it's 32K long, and quite a little challenging drive, actually. I think some of the map looks a little dated, especially the connecting parts, but I like the toge nature of it. I like that it's a long drive. And because it's a loop, it means it can be used as a actual race, which is kind of interesting as well. And this first section is actually, I think, my favorite. And then it goes for about a little over 9K. And then it's got this connecting piece that's a little treacherous. And goes on for a little while and takes you into the city. And the roadways in the city are a little odd. You'll see. But it is a fun little drive. Also, I noticed when I drove it that first time is when you cross the start-finish line, on the map anyway, the timer doesn't stop. And I'm not really sure why. So you'll have to keep your own times. At least for the practice. I don't know if that changes if you go into the hot lap mode. This road has good texture. In the corners, it's off, it's uneven as you kind of go through. You get what feels like a little bit of wheel hop if you go through too fast. It is a large map, so it's taken a little bit of grunt to process everything and keep it even. I saw a stutter a second ago. Not a bad stutter, though. Just a little bit of a hiccup. Frame rate seems to be pretty steady at about mid 100s, 150 to 200. Here's first transition. But this section, I don't know if we start a new map here. That connective piece, you could kind of tell there was a difference between the two sections, and then it popped us into this. This feels much older, if it isn't just a connector. It's also a lot more treacherous in terms of driving it. Transition. Tires wanted to give up there. A tough road. Mostly because it's got ridiculous corner, like turns that don't really matter. Like a normal, like an actual road probably wouldn't have turns quite like that. Felt like it was just a series of S's instead of following natural terrain lines. It's okay, but this is what I wish some of the really good Japanese togeis would do, is actually connect themselves up to where it was a full, like, you know, 30-kilometer or more loop. It'd be a lot of fun. One of the reasons why I like the SRP Tokyo loop, like the, I forget what it's called, one lap or one loop. It's a kind of a predestined route through the Shitoko freeways, and it was a great drive. The second one wasn't so much; it was kind of pieced together in a weird way. But the Tokyo loop was really fantastic, and then you put traffic in it, it became really amazing. Got about half the route driven, I think. Where it starts to get a little squirrely. I assume it's another transition. Which, if you count the transitions, it seems like there are 4 maps here, not just 3, but I could be miscounting or misunderstanding the transition somewhere. This section is really, I think, meant to be a drift section because it's really wide. section is just a little odd. And it's good, but it's hard to see. Like the pavement color is odd. And there's our start finish. So not bad, all things considered. Definitely enjoyed that. It was definitely interesting. I'd be interested to hear what you think. Have you tried this? Have you seen this before? And if so, how are you enjoying it? Well, anyway, appreciate you being here with me, and I hope to see you in the next one. And say bye now. Bye now.
Spaß mache Rennsport.